Aaron, you really impressed me that your company committed to the B Corp certification and went through that faint of heart. Can you talk a little bit about how that affects governance?
People asked a lot of questions to me about the B Corp certification we have, and it actually wasn't that difficult for us to get. And I think that boils down to, what do you represent as a company? What's the culture you have? Our company was founded around serving the environment and reducing harm to the environment, and that was like the starting point, and the culture just built up around it. And as you got to the B Corp, going through the certification process, it quantifies a lot of these things. So the way you treat your employees, what you do for the planet, and it wasn't very difficult for us to go through. It was a lot of work. But what it did do on the backside of it is it created a governance model for us to actually score ourselves and then hold ourselves accountable. For us, it added governance on the backside of it, which really wasn't the intent when we got it. It was just to commit ourselves legally and as board members to making decisions above just profit alone.
You can describe just some of the ESG initiatives that each of you have at your companies, and then how do we align those with your internal goals, but also your external goals?
And I think it's reflective of a lot of the organizations that are here in attendance is we're all on a journey, and we're at different places. Iron Mountain is in a different place than we are as DMD, and we're still on that journey. So we just hired a project manager / sustainability manager. So we didn't have a lot of our own internal sustainability goals outside of what we committed to around in B Corp, or just the way we had been running our business. And so now we're finally starting to say, okay, we want to be net zero by the end of 2023. What are the steps we have to take on that? And again, it's baby steps. It's, hey, last year we bought a cardboard shredder to take excess cardboard and use it as packing materials. A different challenge that we have to deal with, and so that's what we're dealing with right now.
ESG, as Dag mentioned, has been more of an influence, and so they're looking at the circular economy, and they're looking at those devices differently and making allowances for overwrite and reuse. And then, to talk about R2V3 for a second, Cassandra, so what are ITAD providers that become certified under V3 doing that's a higher level of, compliance or reliability for end users that they weren't under an older standard?
Yeah, so R2V3, again, you're held to a higher standard. R2 2013, laid the groundwork. R2V3, you're going a step above. So all of our recyclers, we have to meet 10 core requirements. So in our 7th core, talking about data security, physical destruction, meeting NIST 800 methods. If you want to go above and beyond logical sanitization, or if you want enhanced security controls, you're going to be certified to that Appendix B, which is requiring even more security, 60 days of video surveillance. You have a data sanitization plan, a data protection representative. It is going above and beyond to kind of ensure that you're meeting the standard, providing customers, suppliers, that peace of mind when you are R2 certified.